Have you ever wondered how much our lives depend on electricity? It's a constant companion, from the moment our alarm clocks jolt us awake to the soft glow of our screens as we say goodnight to the world. It brings life to our homes, fuels our work, and powers the myriad forms of entertainment that color our free time. Electricity is as integral to our lives as the air we breathe. Yet, have you ever stopped to think about where electricity comes from and how it came to be so essential? The history of electricity begins long before the modern era. Our story takes us back to a time when the mysteries of the natural world were just beginning to unravel, to the ancient civilizations of Egypt and Greece. The Egyptians, astute observers of their environment, were perhaps the first to encounter electricity in its raw form. They marveled at the electric fish of the Nile, creatures like the electric catfish that could produce a shock strong enough to stun a human. This strange phenomenon was attributed to the gods, a divine force beyond human understanding. Across the Mediterranean, in the bustling city-states of ancient Greece, another electrical discovery was taking shape. It was here that the first inklings of static electricity were observed. The Greeks noticed that when amber was rubbed with fur, it attracted small objects like straw or feathers. This seemingly magical effect was actually the result of electrons being transferred from the fur to the amber, creating an imbalance of charge. This was static electricity, a rudimentary understanding of which would later set the stage for more complex theories and applications. Fast forward to the 18th century when the enigmatic figure of Benjamin Franklin enters our story. Intrigued by the mysterious forces of nature, Franklin embarked on a daring experiment with a kite and a key during a thunderstorm. His aim? To prove that lightning was, in fact, electricity. This experiment, fraught with danger as it was, marked a turning point in our understanding of electricity. The dawn of the 19th century saw another pivotal moment in electrical history. Italian scientist Alessandro Volta invented the first true battery, known as the voltaic pile. This was a device that could produce a steady electric current, a crucial development that would pave the way for the myriad electrical devices we use today. This was the beginning, the first spark that would ignite the electrical revolution. The 19th century was a time of great progress in understanding electricity. This era, full of curiosity and innovation, was marked by significant breakthroughs that laid the foundation for our modern electrical world. One of the key figures of this time was a British scientist named Michael Faraday. A self-taught scholar, Faraday was fascinated by the invisible forces that governed the universe. His curiosity led him to investigate the relationship between electricity and magnetism, culminating in his discovery of electromagnetic induction in 1831. Faraday's groundbreaking work showed that a changing magnetic field could induce an electric current in a wire, a principle that is at the heart of every generator and transformer today. Around the same time, the world saw the invention of the electric motor, a device that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. This invention, though simple in concept, revolutionized industries, paving the way for everything from electric trains to the humble electric toothbrush. Then came the first electric telegraph, a creation that transformed communication. By using electricity to send messages over long distances almost instantaneously, the telegraph connected people like never before. It was the precursor to the telephone, the internet, and the digital age as we know it. But what is electricity without light? Enter Thomas Edison. In the late 19th century, Edison developed the practical light bulb, a device that would illuminate our nights and change our lives forever. But Edison didn't stop at the bulb. He went on to establish the world's first power station, making electricity available to the masses. These inventions, from Faraday's principles of electromagnetism to Edison's light bulb and power station, brought electricity out of the laboratories and into the streets and homes. They changed not only how we live but also how we dream, sparking a wave of innovation that continues to this day. With the turn of the 20th century, electricity entered a new era. As we moved away from the age of invention, the focus shifted from discovery to application. The world was ready for the age of power. As cities began to buzz with the hum of power lines, the challenge was to extend this modern marvel to every corner of the nation. The development of the power grid became a monumental task. Power plants sprung up, harnessing the force of nature: coal, water, and later, nuclear energy. These powerhouses fed the grid, a network of high-voltage lines crisscrossing the country, ensuring that electricity reached not just the bustling metropolis, but also the quietest corners of rural America. As electricity became more accessible, it began to shape our daily lives in ways we could have never imagined. The invention of household appliances marked the beginning of this transformation. Imagine life before the refrigerator. Food preservation was a daily struggle, but with this new appliance, fresh food could be stored for days. And then came the television, a window to the world, bringing news, entertainment, and a sense of global community right into our living rooms. But the true revolution was yet to come. Electricity played a pivotal role in the development of computers. These machines, once the size of entire rooms, would shrink over the decades to fit on our desks, and eventually in our pockets. The dawn of the digital age was upon us. Electricity became the lifeblood of the internet, a network connecting millions, then billions of computers, fostering communication, commerce, and innovation on a scale never seen before. In the span of a century, electricity had transformed from a scientific curiosity to a cornerstone of modern life. It powered our homes, our industries, our cities. It connected us, entertained us, and made our lives more convenient. Electricity was no longer a novelty, it was a necessity. The age of power had truly arrived. So, where does the story of electricity go from here? We stand at the precipice of a new era, one where the challenges and opportunities in electricity are as vast as the night sky. The world as we know it is in the midst of an energy revolution, a push for renewable energy sources that is changing the very fabric of our society. We're talking about solar, wind, and hydroelectric power, but also less conventional sources like tidal and geothermal energy. These renewable sources promise to reduce our dependency on fossil fuels, lowering greenhouse gas emissions, and ushering in a cleaner, greener future. Now, imagine a world where electricity isn't just produced in a more sustainable way, but also distributed more intelligently. Welcome to the realm of smart grids, a transformative development that could redefine how we consume electricity. Smart grids use digital technology to monitor and manage the transport of electricity from all generation sources to meet the varying electricity demands of end users. This means a more efficient, reliable, and cost-effective way of delivering electricity to homes and businesses. But the future of electricity isn't just about how we generate and distribute power, it's also about how we use it. Electric cars, for instance, are already making waves, promising to revolutionize transportation as we know it. The potential here is enormous, from reducing air pollution to decreasing our reliance on oil. And then, there's wireless power transmission, a technology that may sound like science fiction, but could soon become reality. Imagine charging your phone or powering your home appliances without the need for wires or plugs. This could truly change the way we live and interact with our devices, opening up a world of possibilities. As we look to the future, one thing is clear: the story of electricity is far from over. The challenges are many, but so are the opportunities. And as we continue to innovate and push the boundaries of what's possible, who knows where the next chapter in the story of electricity will take us. Electricity has come a long way, from the ancient Egyptians to the modern power grid. Let's take a moment to appreciate the incredible journey we've just traced. We started with the first sparks of curiosity, kindled by the ancient Egyptians and their observation of electric fish. This was the beginning of our understanding of this powerful force. We then moved through to the dawn of electricity, with the pioneering work of scientists like Benjamin Franklin and his legendary kite experiment. This era laid the groundwork for the technological revolution that was to follow. Our journey then took us to the Era of Invention, a time of rapid progress and innovation. This was the period when the likes of Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla were making groundbreaking discoveries, pushing the boundaries of what was possible with electricity. After that, we entered the age of power, when electricity became ubiquitous, powering our homes, industries, and cities. This was a time of incredible growth and development, transforming the world as we knew it. Looking ahead, the future of electricity promises to be just as exciting. With developments in renewable energy and smart grids, we are on the brink of another revolution. Thanks for joining on this electrifying journey through history. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating insights into our world.